Greetings, Horsepower Nation. It is I, your humble servant, Eric, again. Today I'm going to talk to you about determining drive shaft length. I talked to you in a video about how to swap out the transmission, how to make the mount using your stock cross member, okay? And I mentioned something in that video about you're most likely going to have to alter the length of your drive shaft. Now, there's lots of places out there where you can look up online to see how to do that. And they're good places. So basically all this video is doing is reiterating what those places are already saying. I'm just kind of putting it together here so everything's kind of, you can watch the one video, and then when you're done with that, you can go on to my next video and learn about this, okay? So this is how I did it. I don't have an actual drive shaft, so once again, I'm using my 3/8 drive extension again as a drive shaft this time instead of a cross member. So I have two U-joints here that you use for a ratchet. Now, it's kind of the same principle, so bear with me a little bit, and it's basically the same principle, and I'm going to try and get you there as best as I can, okay? So, what you want to do is, on the back of your transmission, you have that the yoke, the drive shaft yoke. It's basically looks like a U, and it has that sleeve with splines on it, and slides into your output shaft, your transmission, okay? So what you want to do is slide that in, okay? I like about probably 1/4 to 3/8 gap, so before it bottoms out. So you have that little bit of room that it can move back and forth to make up for suspension movement and when you launch the car and stuff. You don't want that thing to bottom out and kill your tail shaft seal. So once you have that there, what you're going to do, we're going to pretend this is your front piece. Okay, you see here? We're going to say that's where your U-joint cap. When you press your U-joint in, you know how you see the round cap in your yoke? We're going to say that's what that is, okay? So, back here, we're going to, now you can't see this as well, but you can see there's like a circle here. I don't know how well you can see that. We're going to say that that's where the yoke is for the pinion for your rear, okay? So, hang with me here. I'm going to explain. So you want to go from the center line of that U-joint where it's going to go on your transmission yoke, measure from there, and you're going to measure to the pinion yoke, the center line where that U-joint is, okay? That measurement, you know, obviously this is with the transmission still bolted in place. What I would recommend doing is having the car up on jack stands when you do this, obviously, because you're going to be underneath the thing, okay? So you're going to measure, okay, that measurement. Now, whatever that measurement is, that's the length of drive shaft you need. Now, you can check and see if there's any drive shaft shops near where you live. You can I know there's places online where you can order online. They ship it directly to your house. If you want to do that, that's a thing too. But ultimately, what I'm getting at is making sure you have the correct length of drive shaft. That way you can give them that information, and then when you get your new piece, it should bolt right in and be happy, and everything should work. Obviously, when you get your new drive shaft, while you're waiting to get it, you want to take your transmission back out of the car and get your torque converter in and get that all bolted up into place, so that way that's ready to go. So that way when you put the drive shaft in, you're done. You're ready to check the thing out, make sure everything looks good. So that's something you can do, because it's going to take a little time till they build the drive shaft. Or in my case, what I did was I had my drive shaft modified. In other words, they cut 3/4 of an inch off the drive shaft. They welded the yoke back on, rebalanced the drive shaft, and I think it was like took them like 2-3 days to do it. So in that meantime, you can finish up your loose ends with getting the transmission and torque converter and your shifter all set up on your car in the meantime. And then that way, when you get that drive shaft from wherever you're going to get it from, you can bolt it in, start the car up, run it in gear on jack stands, make sure everything looks good, and then if you want, take it out and beat the crap out of it, take it to drag strip, preferably the drag strip because it's safer, but you can do that, and everything should work out fine for you. Okay, folks? Hey, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe this channel, please. I would greatly appreciate it. I apologize to anybody who has been following me. It's been a while since I got some videos up, and I apologize. A lot of stuff going on. I'm actually going to try and get my car together or get it figured out, and I want to get to the track real soon. When I do, I'm going to post some videos up of that. So everybody take care of each other, and have some fun. Go to drag strip, run your car, see how it runs. And if you want, you can hit me up at ericsnyder802@gmail.com. Let me know about your experiences. Let me know how the car runs. Is anything I said, any tips that I gave help you with anything? I'd like to know. Or perhaps you have an idea of, hey, you said this in the video, but this works. Hey, great. It's something I didn't know about. You know, let me know. I'm not saying what I tell you in these videos is the only way it works. Hey, it's just the way I did it, or the way someone showed me. Maybe somebody else has a better way, and that's great. So we can share ideas and get everybody on the same page. And hey, as long as we all get together, go to the drag strip, have some fun, that's what it's all about. So take care out there. We'll talk to you later. See ya.